So this is Creature from the Haunted Sea, 1961 by Roger Corman. Oh fuck, I went to the wrong one. There we go. If it's too loud, just let me know. Yeah, you're on time. I'm proud of you. What is going on, Evil? Good to see you again. Maybe this isn't going to be too horrific after all. I love how shaky the footage is, you can see it.
The most improbable event of the 20th century occurred in Havana, Cuba. The revolutionary victors marched in, and the national complexion changed completely. They had been liberated. The survivors of the old regime escaped as best they could, taking with them only a few meager effects, such as the Cuban treasury and other art objects. It wasn't always easy to smuggle a loot out of Cuba, and so secret meetings were being held all over the island. This story of robbery, double cross, and murder begins with just such a meeting.
So far, it kind of feels like the name of the movie doesn't match up to what the movie's going to be about. But it's early days just yet.
Are you Renzo Capetto?
I am. Who are you?
Never mind who I am. It's the mission that counts.
Let's
It's
get
the
on
mission
with it.
that counts.
As an American gambler and gangster, you're above suspicion. Of course, you know that our government has been overthrown.
You know, I heard that.
Shut up.
But not for long. We'll be back. And if you think you're seeing executions now, oh boy.
Bravo.
Bravissimo.
Shut up.
But of course, in order to finance a great counter-revolution, it has been necessary for us to steal the Cuban treasure.
Hurrah.
Shut up. Let us proceed. You're going to lose your casino, so you'll be leaving Cuba anyway. You have a big yacht, and you can leave anytime you wish, such as immediately. Therefore, I'm going to
Such
entrust
as
you a solemn
immediately.
trust. Here we have 1/4 of the Cuban treasure. Your group, General Tostada, Coronel Cabeza Grande, and a squad of men will proceed to Ciudad Trujillo. There you'll wait for us to contact you and relieve you of the money, 1/5 of which will be paid to you. Do you understand?
I get the whole picture.
Now you do the rest. Señores?
I get the whole picture.
General Tostada, Coronel Cabeza Grande, Señor Renzo Capetto y...
My name's Happy Jack Monahan. Glad to meet you, gents.
Mis buenos amigos americanos, nos cabe el honor de preservar el honor del honor cubano. En un solemne acto de confianza han confiado en nuestras confiables manos ese botín con el cual reconstruiremos todo lo que Castro piensa construir. Yo saludo.
And now, the gold.
Don't drop the gold. Ash, what's going on? Don't be dropping the gold. Please do anything but drop the fucking gold. well, thank you. How are
You
you
two had
doing?
better get into the car.
The general doesn't know any English, Senor Capetto. I'll be his translator for you. Bueno?
Bueno.
Bueno.
Beautiful, beautiful old vehicles. I wish they still
Now
made
it's time
cars
to
like
go.
that.
Adios.
Adios.
I'll see you later, huh?
Pronto.
You've been waiting all day for this live? Ah, that's so wholesome. Yeah, watch a crappy old movie with us. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is the best time to watch old movies. This is what I used to do when I was a kid. I used to set my alarm for like 1 in the morning. I'd go to bed at like 11, set my alarm for 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'd wake up and I'd go watch old TV shows. And then I'd go to school with like 3 hours sleep. I'm pretty sure that was the exact same shot, and then she used it 3 times.
The first move in the great conspiracy had been made. The Cuban treasury was now in the gentle hands of Renzo Capetto, the most trustworthy man ever to be deported from Sicily. They thought they were smart. But little did they know that I, Sparks Moran, was an American agent. Luckily, I had been
Sparks
able to work
Moran.
my way into the crew by posing as a notorious gum machine
Thank you
burglar
for the
from
follow.
Chicago.
I hope you start sleeping better soon.
My real name is XK150.
Hey, you. Come on down here and help with this.
Did he
How'd
just
it
pull
go,
her hair?
Booksy?
We had a hairy little chase, but we got the stuff.
Crazy.
Hey, Colonel Grande, you can bring your men aboard.
What happens with all that mob?
I don't know. I thought we'd just have an officer or two, but it looks like we're gonna have a little difficulty.
You think of a way to remove them and grab that loot? 'Cause you're my big, strong, swinging brain.
Sweet, baby.
And I
Hi,
probably
sis.
won't, but don't even worry about it.
Hi, baby doll.
I'm glad you're enjoying
Did they
it.
scare you?
Just a little.
The movie's only just
All right,
starting
boys.
as well.
Get ready to go. Pete, take the wheel. Jack, you and Sparks, get ready to cast off.
That guy's so out of place. In the,
Well, this is a beautiful night for sailing.
And so we left Cuba forever, sailing into the most astounding adventure to be inflicted upon man. And what a group we were. The big cheese was Renzo Capetto, alias Capo Rosetto, alias Rado Pizzetti, alias Zeppo Staccato, alias Shirley Lamour. At 15, he served his first stretch for rolling a drunk in the lobby of the Waldorf Astoria New Year's Eve, 1934. In 1940, he was involved in an unsuccessful attempt to nominate Benito Mussolini for the Republican ticket.
What game were you playing?
During the war, he was rejected by the Navy, Marines, and the SS. Now deported, he has retained his contacts with the syndicate and is still regarded as a dangerous character. Mary Bell Monahan, alias Mary Monahan Bell, alias Bell Mary Monahan, alias Monahan Mary Bell. They say she was a gun moll just because Lucky Luciano gave her a Rolls Royce every Christmas. And they can't really prove that she sneaked into the Hollywood Bowl with a Tommy gun and rubbed out the convention of police chiefs in 1956. Oh, I know that she got nailed cold when she was pushing heroin in the laundry room in Boys Town. But I'm willing to give anyone the benefit of the doubt.
Hardcore.
Especially when she's as crazy looking as Mary Bell.
Roblox. Who's gonna play
This
Fortnite?
is Happy Jack Monahan.
Play Fort Blocks.
So
That's fun as
called
hell.
because he developed a muscle spasm in his cheeks from watching too many Humphrey Bogart pictures. Happy Jack's record is brief, his only crimes having been committed after his sister, Mary Bell, talked Renzo into giving him a job. Up until that time, Happy Jack had been a tennis bum, sleeping under the bleachers at Forest Hills and mooching nickels in the BMT subway. Since taking up with Renzo, he has become a well-known dice loader and murderer. The most obscure member of the Dark Quartet is Pete Peterson, Jr., son of Pete Peterson, Sr., famed vaudeville bird mimic. Pete Jr. inherited his father's talent for animal imitations, but unfortunately blew his brain out of whack while imitating a whooping crane at the Elks Convention picnic in Oshkosh in 1942. Since then, anyone has been able to convince Pete of anything. Renzo found him struggling along as a pickpocket at Jones Beach and took him with him in his exile.
I think this is like
Since then, he has been Renzo's faithful servant, shining his shoes and rubbing out his enemies.
The attire is amazing.
In return, Renzo permits him to imitate any animal that comes into his head.
So silly.
That, for instance, was the mating call of the Himalayan yak. There they are, my shipmates. I didn't know where they were taking those unsuspecting Cubans, but I knew they were taking. And so, with
What
grim
is this
faces,
movie?
we set our helm against the perilous future.
Okay, now before I begin, does anyone anything to say? Pete? How about you, Jack? What do you think we should do?
Give up?
Oh, now, honey, is that any way for Maribel's big man to talk?
Now, look. We've got to get rid of at least half of these Cubans without making the rest of them suspicious. There used to be a Cuban fisherman by the name of Hemingway. He got hooked on a sea monster in these waters a couple of years ago, and he was dragged for miles. Got a lot of publicity. We're gonna show these boys the greatest sea monster they ever saw in their lives. Jack, in my trunk, there's some garden rakes used for weeding tomatoes. You get them and sharpen them like scalpers. Pete, you mix up a mess of olive oil and green ink and snag some seaweed from over the side. Now, Jack, what are you gonna do?
Sharpen up the garden rakes?
Good boy. Pete, how about you?
Does he have to do that?
All right, Jack, beat it.
I love how his shirt is just like totally. But why is he even wearing a shirt if he's gonna unbutton it that far?
We've had a good life together, haven't we, baby?
You know it, Boops. Winters in Tijuana, summers in Cicero. Remember that wonderful trip we took to Monte Carlo?
You mean at the time we heisted all those $100 chips? Sure.
I'll admit, I couldn't really hear anything through that door, but I was sure they were up to no good. I knew it was up to me to stop them.
Now we're off again to parts unknown.
It's like a second honeymoon.
You know something? We ought to get married.
Now don't be a drag, baby.
How much Jack do you think's in that strong arm?
There's plenty of Cuban sugar, though.
What are we gonna do with all of it?
I don't know. I always wanted to open up a home for the aged hoodlums.
Baby, you got a heart as big as all outdoors.
A government agent lives in constant peril. I devised my undetectable radio set using simulated hot dogs for knobs and tubes inside of dill pickles while watching a number of sewer workmen during lunch hour. It comes in mighty handy, believe you me. One little slip and I could be headed for Davy Jones' locker. Hello, Havana. This is Agent XK-150. Over. I'm making my first official report. So far, not too much has happened.
Why is his
But I'm
cigarette so
anticipating.
bent? I've never seen a cigarette
Renzo
bent
Capetto
like
and his
that.
gang are on board as suspected. I am with them. I will call you again soon, one of these days. This is Agent XK-150 signing off.
Hey, what's happening?
Just having a bite.
Gee, that looks good. Do you mind if I join you?
I love how simple movies are from this era, you know what I mean?
Great. Six is the point.
Good morning, encantadora y hermosa criatura.
They may as well be like cartoon characters with
Good
their
morning,
eyes like going
you
boing, like when they
beautiful
see a woman
creature.
in a bikini, like boing.
Would you ask the general to
Their jaw
remove
drops
himself
down.
from my presence?
Like in The Mask.
Ella dice que muy buenos días para usted, mi general.
Usted para mí es como una flor del mar, como un ángel de Neptuno sonriéndole al mundo.
The general says you are a golden angel flower singing.
Would you tell the general that I feel that he'd be most at home barbecuing slowly over a hot spit?
Ella dice que mi general es un hombre muy digno y de gran empuje.
You must be a glutton for punishment. What do you want?
Can that guy smoke a
You're
normal
too good for this
cigarette?
life. You're young and you're innocent. You should get out.
It's fucking bent.
Only getting is good.
Are you unwell? The getting is great.
You're a victim of circumstance.
I try. I do try.
You're a crazy, mixed-up kid.
I am perfectly adjusted to my life of crime. Now, what is your story?
Oh, well, you see, I'm beyond help. But you're not. You can
Bender
find a
idea.
clean young man to marry, and...
I haven't got the time.
But I can help you, Mary Bell.
You can turn blue.
Don't worry, Mary Bell. I'll save you. I die.
Yeah, he rolled it himself, alright. In the fucking
That's
dark.
a comforting alternative.
What were you trying to say? What wouldn't it
A
let you
secret
say?
agent should never sleep. But there I was, dreaming of Mom's apple pie, while up on deck, Renzo and his cutthroats were taking the first step, killing an innocent Cuban, and pretending some imaginary monster did it just so they would be panicked into changing course, so that Renzo could steer them to his own picked destination.
Oh, fair enough.
Pete, wait 1 minute, then give the alarm.
But what none of us knew was that the monster invented by Renzo had already been invented by somebody else. By a couple of other monsters, I guess.
Oh, wow, there's a real monster. Yes! Yes!
Police, murder!
Oh,
The
yeah.
monster!
I know the word you're talking about. Bundle of sticks.
Algo horrible ha sucedido aquí anoche. 2 de vuestros compañeros han sido cobardemente asesinados. Debemos encontrar al que cometió este cobarde asesinato para que esto no vuelva a suceder.
What did he say?
The general says what happened.
Well, I have an idea, if you'd like to hear it.
Please go ahead.
Well, I don't think it was anything human that killed the soldiers. We all seen the tracks and the claw wounds on their bodies. Now, in my studied opinion, those soldiers were attacked by some weird creature from the sea. It came in, did your boys in, and vanished again. What's so funny?
A creature? How silly. Did you really think it?
¿Cuál es la gracia?
Este estúpido gringo cree que Alejandro lo mató un monstruo que salió del...
¡Silencio! Este estúpido gringo tiene razón. Yo creo que esto solo ha sido hecho por un anfibio desconocido de aguas desconocidas.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, the general says, you're right. It is a monster.
Estas aguas son muy peligrosas. Debemos trazar una nueva ruta.
The general says these waters are very dangerous, so we must plot a new course. Media vuelta a la derecha. Ya. De frente.
I should get a tattoo of the monster from this movie. How sick would that be?
That? Our brave General Tostado didn't miss an excuse to blow the trip and change course.
You think he's got a glint in his eye?
Pure gold. Maybe we won't have to knock them all off.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be cool,
You
but
boys are getting careless.
we'll
I
need to
told
see
you
it
to kill
properly
one,
first.
not two. What's the matter? Can't you count? Okay, Pete. Now take the wheel.
Well, gee, I thought it was only one. Well, I can't figure this out.
So we were going somewhere I didn't know. Washington didn't know. Renzo didn't know. We all had to find out.
Now, gentlemen, I think we ought to make our decision.
Skull.
Thank you, Pete. Now, has anybody got an idea?
About what?
About where we're going.
I thought it was to Ciudad Trujillo we were going.
Oh, no. That's been changed. Well, General Tostado thinks we ought to change course in order to escape the monster.
¿Por fin dónde vamos, General?
Caracas, Venezuela.
No. I think we ought to go to...
Let's go to India. I've always wanted to see a sacred cow.
Actually, I think we ought to go to Cannes. It really swings this time of the year.
Yeah, will you listen?
So strange, my friends. I always had a secret desire. I always wanted to go to Bali, you know?
Bali?
Bali?
Bali? Go to Bali? Fuck, there's too many Australians in Bali. Don't go to Bali. What a mistake. Aussies just go to Bali, get real
We are not
pissed up,
going to
and then
Bali.
cause a scene.
Caracas, Venezuela.
No. Please tell the General that I am convinced we ought to go to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Él dice que está convencido, el único sitio puede ir es a San Juan de Puerto Rico.
To start with, I'd get something down like the sideburn.
This is
Maybe my
Agent
other sideburn as well, but
XK150
definitely down
calling
that one.
Agent XK120 via 190 SL. Come in, Havana.
Now, the first thing we've got to think about is to escape this finky monster. Now, if you take a look at the chart, you'll notice there's a lot of deep water just north of Puerto Rico. Too deep for the monster to live in.
Well, how do you know he can't live in deep water?
Because of his feet. He's a walker, and he's got to stay at the bottom. All right, stupid?
Right, stupid.
Now, when we get to Puerto Rico, we'll take the strong box ashore. Now, as an American, I won't be noticed. I'll take a plane up to Ciudad Trujillo. Take the box with me.
I can say unequivocally, without the slightest qualm of doubt, that this gang is heading for Bali. I think the government should watch for us at the Panama Canal. Over.
They actually
The general
heading to
says
Bali?
it's all right. We may go to Puerto Rico.
That's a
But
great idea for a
he
tattoo.
wants to keep the strong box
definitely
out
get
of
that.
his sight.
Okay, it's a deal.
What's everyone else's tattoo plans?
I think I smell land. Are we almost there?
Oh, about 6 or 8 hours.
Another lucky shooter. 4's the point. 4's the point.
You're ravishing.
You're sick.
Listen, I have a plan. As soon as we get there, we'll wait for night. And when Renzo isn't looking, we'll jump off and swim for shore through shark-infested water so no one will follow us. Then we'll steal a sailing dinghy and head for Brazil. How do you like it?
I think it's grand. You ought to do it.
Well, I meant you too.
I was thinking dagger, but I've already got weaponry on my head. I've already got
on the same
a scythe
with you.
along there, and a railroad spikes
Pete,
there.
I want
like a
you
noose,
to listen
maybe?
carefully.
Oh, you.
On the north coast of the Big Island, there's a teeny speck of land called La Isla del Borracho, named after one of Columbus's lieutenants. It should be deserted by now. We ought to be able to land there, huh? Good. Now, there's a reef around the island and a very narrow opening which we have to go through. I am going to run this yacht on the rocks, right at the entrance. Now, during the panic, we'll take the strong box, load it on a skiff, and head for shore. Now, Pete, when we get over 30 feet of water, I'll give you a signal. And then I want you to capsize the boat. You understand? Later, Pete, we'll come back and dive for it. You understand everything?
Sure. We hit the rocks, and then we put the box in the skiff, and then we dump it over 30 feet of water so we can come back and get it. And that's because it's filled with nitroglycerin. It shouldn't be on board anyway.
This movie has a lot of goofy
Look at the
charm.
reefs.
Reefs, dead ahead.
It's so goofy, but wholesome at the same time.
We're starting through.
Move your hands, sir.
Very well, I won't leave you. I'll never leave you. We'll drown together.
You demented.
My lunchbox.
My, what a short memory.
¡Hombre, a los golpes! ¡Bájenme esa grúa! ¡Saquen ese oro de las cajas!
You two go down, get the strong box out of the safe. Go on. It's all right. Be calm, everybody. The boat's insured.
Yeah, I think it's because he's like trying to be a pack mule, you know what I mean? Like he's carting the heavy box, so he's making the elky noise. Pack mule.
Everything went according to plan. The Renzos and the monsters.
Oh wow. Salada biscuit, mate.
Row your boat gently up the creek. Merrily, 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 I'm going to be sick.
There's way too many people in that boat. Look at it. It's fucking... it's almost dipping.
You know, this reminds me of one time on Lake Minnetonka. Louise Schmidt and I were paddling along when what do you think happened?
Exactly.
General says to have your order as soon as he can estimate the situation.
Well, you can tell El General. Tell him he's through giving orders around here. Now look, You men have no money and you have no guns and you're on U.S. soil. That's all right, I'm on your side. Pete, I want you to search the island, see if anybody lives here. Jack, you take one of the lifeboats and row to shore. Make your way to San Juan and rent us a fishing boat and plenty of diving gear. Uh-huh. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, Colonel, you see if you can get your men to build us a lean-to or something to keep the rain off.
Atención. De frente. Marche.
So wait, they just constructed these shelters in like a couple of hours?
Just great.
Could stay here forever.
That won't be necessary, baby.
Why?
Well, the way I figure it, these Cubans aren't very much at diving. But Jack, Pete, and I are all pretty good spear fishermen. We'll go down, find the strong box, and hide it in a hole in the reef. After that, we'll tell the Cubans that it's no use. Give up. It'll be safe there for months, even years, until we're ready to come back
Her
and get
hair
it.
looks fucking luscious. Look
Like
at it.
Boopsie, sometimes you are so smart you make me sick.
Why do they kiss so weirdly? It's like nobody back then knew how to kiss. You've got to admit though, they don't make movies as clever and as original as this anymore. Like every movie back then, like who would think of putting this guy in a movie? Oh wow, he's found his wife. What the hell is going on? Hola, señor. I want that guy's hat. He's just watching him have a shag? Nice. That's not weird at all.
Good for something.
I believe Roger Corman wrote it. He's a new man. He's just had a shag. He's got fruit. He's living the dream.
Pete, aren't you going to introduce me to the lady?
Isn't she beautiful, Renzo?
Very lovely. Where did you meet? Oh, no.
That must mean they're in love.
I wish you many happy returns of the day.
Oh, isn't that a ring you're wearing, Miss...
Porcina Perez. It's a wedding ring.
This movie is awesome.
Aloha. Get the equipment. Oh, about 20 bottles, 10 regulars.
Dude, look how
Mass
high-waisted
spear
his
guns, the
pants
works.
are.
Overdid it as usual. Well, okay, we're going to start diving this afternoon.
I brought something else home with me, too. No, pongan todo eso ahí otra vez. Vamos a Carmelita, I'd like you to meet Renzo Capetta, my sister Mary Bell, Mr. Pete Peterson, and, well, I don't know who the large woman with him is. Porcina Perez.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
You found this woman in San Juan?
Well, she was living in a sort of sorority house down by the dock. She's awful friendly.
I'll show you our sorority, huh?
Senor Capero. I have the honor to report that my men will be ready in 1 hour.
Ready for what?
To dive to the strandbox.
You mean your men are divers?
Yes, they are Cuban Army frogmen.
I had the situation well in hand. Maribel was weakening, as I'm sure you've noticed. Then she came into my life. I didn't see her coming, but somehow I sensed her presence and knew that my life was changed forever.
Are you going to pour the coconut into the jar, or are you just going to tip it on the ground like a spaz?
Who are you?
Carmelita Rodriguez.
Sparks Moran. As a trained espionage agent, I could tell that she was attracted to me. But I wanted Maribel, and Maribel wanted Renzo, and Renzo wanted the gold.
Hey! Mark! Idiot! Let's keep this thing firm.
You all right? Oh, yes.
All right, we're ready. Let's just keep it on.
I don't know, but I'm ready.
Vamos, soldados cubanos, a sumergirnos. ¡A sumergirnos! ¡Uno! ¡Otro! No, big.
He's meant to be like a frog man, like a trained diver, but he couldn't even get his flipper off the side of the boat. What the hell is going on?
Good luck, Booksy.
Men were like real men back then, you know what I mean? Everyone had a hairy chest. I ain't got a hairy chest.
The search for the strong box had begun, but the sea was cluttered up with Cubans, dispersed by General Tostada to search independently. All those Cubans alone in the deep. This was a chance for Renzo to again become the sea monster. A lonely Cuban had found one of the many wrecks on the bottom. And Renzo had found the lonely Cuban.
That must be a real shipwreck or something.
Their attack was cleanly executed. The victim was dead. The killers delighted, but not satisfied. Renzo must have another quart of Latin blood. We waited, sensing the dangers below, while the unholy three sought new prey. It didn't take them long to find it.
What happened to them? What's this, Charles?
No, it was a monster.
What do you mean a monster?
A real, live, honest-to-goodness monster with claws and everything.
Oh, you're nuts. Hold this thing.
Carmelita, it's too dangerous for you here. Let's run away and live a little.
No, I'm in love with Sparks.
Sparks Moran?
Let's see.
Well, how can you be in love with him? He's an idiot. You ought to be in love with me.
No, I'm in love with him. And I don't care if he'll never see you again.
All these people, all they do is they shag once and they're like, I love you
if I'd
so
only
much.
paid my life insurance premium, I'd kill
I love you so
myself.
much.
Oh, yourself. Oh, why now? No, you come with me. I'll show you. Come with me to the jungle.
You seen one jungle, you seen them all.
You come with me, you see and you like.
Oh, this movie's awesome.
Senor, I'm very much afraid of this monster.
Well, let's just pick up and go home.
No, I am an officer. We will not stop until we have the scramblers. From now on, we'll dive with spear guns.
Crazy.
I'm actually genuinely enjoying this, guys. Like, genuinely. Oh, damn. Hola, señorita.
Senor Happy Jack, this girl is my daughter. Her name is Mango.
Mango?
Sí. Óyeme, la novia lo dejó ahora por un idiota y el pobrecito,
Oh, mi amor.
¿sabes? Quería matarse. Pero yo le dije que no lo hiciera, que él necesitaba una persona que lo alegrara. I was telling her what that no good of Carmelita do to you. I was telling her to cheer you up.
Oh, gee, thanks, Porcina. But it really wasn't necessary.
You not like Mango?
Oh, yeah, I like
Siento mucho lo que le ha pasado, señor. Es algo que le pasa a todo el mundo con mucha frecuencia.
He no speak good English,
Roger Corman trying to get me to fall in
I don't
love
think that's
with
gonna
Mango.
matter at all.
Okay, I'm going back now. Peter Jr. He is waiting for me now.
Well, adios, Porcina.
Adios.
It is getting frisky. What's her game, man?
No creas, te vas a salir con la tuya, ¿verdad?
¡Suéltame, perroso! ¡Suéltame! ¡Quita tus manos sucias arriba de mí!
What the fuck? What an inefficient mode of attack. He just headbutts him away.
Are you all right, Porcina?
Oh, I'm alright, my hero.
Hey, where's Happy Jack?
Oh, come on. I'll take you to them.
Them?
Yes.
Tú eres muy dulce, aunque un poco estúpido.
Oh, I don't know what you said, Mango. But it sure was wonderful.
Mi madre quiere que yo sea agradable con los extranjeros. Es como una especie de bienvenida para los turistas.
I feel the same way, Mango. I never felt like this in my whole life.
They've known one another for 5
Me
minutes.
gusta que yo los entusiasme para poder venderles sombreros de palma de coco y sandalias.
Oh, I know, Mango. I know. Well, here come Pete and Porcina.
Everyone's just fucking falling in love.
en una galería de tiro.
Hi, Jack. Who's your friend?
Well, this is Mango Perez, Porcina's daughter.
Gee, she's almost as pretty as her mother.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah, but can't she do imitations?
Well, I don't know. And I don't care, because I love her.
Gosh, you're gonna marry her?
Yeah, well, why not?
Why not? If you marry Mango, and I marry Porcina, I'll be your father. What kind of a voice call was that?
Oh, we cannot talk here. We cannot talk. My mushu.
I'm gonna be your father, boy.
Trouble.
Yeah, I just had a fight with him.
You know, Pete, I'm getting tired of all this running around. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to marry Mango and settle down here. Well, I could start a tennis club.
They don't have clubs. They have rackets.
You know, you're right.
But you know something, though? I'd like to do the same thing myself. Say, why don't we rub them all out? And this way, we can keep the strong box for ourselves.
Well, yes. Well, even Maribel?
Well, gee, I don't know about her.
Well, she is my sister. Of course, we could keep her around to do the housekeeping.
Sure.
And she'll get over losing Renzo.
Sure.
Well, how about it? Is it a deal?
Sure. Besides, they've been cheating on their income tax anyway.
Ay, ya yo me estoy cansando de esta jeringonza. Vamos a nadar, ¿quieren?
Mango, she won't go swimming.
All right.
Oh, that's
go.
what...
They're plotting murder, and then it's like, let's just go
Where's
swimming.
Pete and the boys? They know we should be diving this afternoon.
I think they're somewhere in the jungle.
Señor, usted me está proponiendo una cosa sucia. Le exijo una satisfacción.
What's this? What is this?
This man's wife is playing around with Mr. Pierre. He's very angry.
That's tough.
Mire, lo único que puedo hacer es venderla. Yo creo que $50 y una caja de caldilla está en orden.
This man wants to sell you his wife for $50 and a case of rum.
Television nuts.
Dice que está loco.
Quien yo no acepto esa clase de insulto a nadie. Ahora le exijo $100.
Carmelita, will you talk to him? We're busy.
Oh, sure. I will tell him to cut down to 20 for a fifth of gin.
Gin nothing. Who wants to buy his improbable wife? Come on, General Tostado, let's get going.
That guy's cigarettes are always straight.
Soldados cubanos, de nuevo a sumergirnos. Una, dos y tres. Una, dos y tres. Una, dos, tres. All right, baby. Listen, you hold on to these, because I can't use them without Peter Jack to help me. Huh?
I'll keep them warm for you.
He raised another point.
Now you're it.
Renzo Capetto had at last found the strongbox. And the unknown partner had found Renzo Capetto.
Please don't kill Renzo, the guy's awesome. Jesus, that monster looks terrible. No, don't kill my Latina queen. Please don't. He won't wake up after 1.5 hours of sleep. No, anyone but Mango. Please not Mango.
Mango!
My Latina wife. She could be dead right now. This movie's from '61. She's probably very old right now, or not living.
Mango! Mango! Why'd you have to do it, Renzo?
Why did I have to do what?
Don't play games with me. Why'd you kill her?
Jack, I swear I had nothing.
I said don't play games. We all saw the same 5 incisions in those round marks on that stupid toilet plunger.
Why'd you ask Maribel? I gave her the rakes before I went under.
That won't play. You had 2 more in your trunk, just in case, you said, remember?
Yeah, I remember, but they're still there. I can't convince him, honey. Maybe you can.
Sorry, honey. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go along with Jack.
You think I did it?
Well, what else can I think? You made that monster up out of thin air. Now, don't try to tell me it's real. I'm not that stupid.
Well, I am. I always believed in it.
But it's got to be real. Either that or the Cubans are trying to kill us off.
I can't buy that.
I don't care what you buy. From now on, we're going to dive with spears like the rest of them. We've got to get rid of the rest of those Cubans as quickly as possible. I will start tomorrow morning with Tostado. Jack?
Why is the character that's talking out of focus? Look, out of focus. The focus was like on the right side of the screen. Still is. Do you want to do another take of that, guys? They made these movies. Roger Corman made these movies real cheap and dirty.
Possible death notwithstanding, the courageous general and 2 of his men dove once more into the deadly sea. But, as usual, they were not alone. Renzo waited for them to separate. One pulled away, and then there were 2. Tostado went on alone into the forbidding void, with the killers closing in. The giant observer stood watching over a pathetic bit of cloth, all that remained of Mango. At last, Tostada had found his gold in his own watery grave.
That's a great observation. Similar sort of aesthetic.
The general died as all generals should. His greedy murderers let his body drift away while they congratulated each other.
That's actually quite a good line. That's good writing right there, actually.
Happy Jack found a scrap of a dress and knew what had happened to his beloved. Suddenly.
He died.
Don't touch me.
Oh, honey.
Go ahead, try to talk yourself out of it. Try to talk yourself cool this time.
Baby.
All right, tell me the Cubans did it, only they were on board pulling in the general. Now, who was down there with Jack?
No, baby, you gotta believe.
I don't ever have to look at you again.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh, Rent.
Maribel, I saw what he did to you. They killed your brother. And now you've got to leave, Maribel, and there's no one to help you but me. I love you so much I could split.
Just get on. What do you do to my man? Oh, shut up.
I'll save you.
I'll save you.
It was dusk. I could tell because the sun was going down.
It was dusk. I could tell because the sun was going down. Okay, that's
were
not
right,
good writing.
senor.
That's fucking
All my
awful.
army is finished. I know when the general died.
Oh, the sun's
I don't
going
care
down?
about
Oh,
the
you don't
fox
say.
anymore. Let the monster give it. I don't want him to kill any more of my men.
Neither do I, Colonel.
I think we must go to Ciudad Trujillo in the morning.
You can go anywhere you like. I'm going home.
To America?
America? No, I can't go back there anymore. Sicily.
Oh.
I got an uncle there who's been after me for years to help him stamp grapes. It's beginning to appeal to me.
Mary Bell hates me.
I know.
Why are you
But I
telling your
love you.
woman?
It's kind of nice having somebody love you.
Why don't you try to love me? You might like it.
I guess I can try. She pressed her hot Latin lips against mine, and I forgot everything but Carmelita. But our silent partner was not going to let me forget. This was it. There was but one thing a responsible, trusted representative of the United States government could do at a time like this. Get out of there.
Hot Latin lips against mine. This movie is fucking peak.
I'd just like one more chance to explain. Please.
It's all right, Brooksy. Doesn't really matter. No matter where you go or what you do or whom you kill. I'll love you till the day I die.
Oh, shit. I'll love you till the day I die. Well, nothing happens today.
Renzo loved Mary Bell, but he was the skipper and decided to go down ahead of his ship.
Yeah, I better get him as a tattoo, for sure. I will. I will to commemorate this fucking amazing movie and this amazing scream. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a tattoo on my head. I'll put it on my leg somewhere. Sparks Moran.
Carmelita, I've never known a girl like you.
You ever spend your whole life in a monastery?
Carmelita, I love you and I want to marry you and take you away from all this.
That I would like it, I think.
Of course, we'd have to live on the salary of an American spy, which is $41.50 a week.
I don't care. You're so strong, so intelligent. You see how you solved the whole case? You're the smartest torpedo in the whole world.
I'm not really as smart as I look, Carmelita. You see, I have to admit that all that time I thought Renzo and the Cubans were trying to steal that strong box. But I was wrong. The real killer was the monster.
So what? You're beautiful.
So I got the girl. And guess who got the gold?
Wow. And that right there was the creature from the haunted sea. He got Sparks Moran got the girl, and the monster got the gold. Now, what we always do, lads, is we go to the Internet Movie Database and look at the trivia for the movie. Creature from the haunted sea. I actually really liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Where is my... Yeah, here we go. So it got a 3.5 rating out of 10 on the Internet Movie Database. So for anybody that doesn't watch a lot of those old movies, you'll notice that in old movies, the endings can be really abrupt. Like, they'll take place in the space of 2 minutes and then it'll just be over and you're like, what? What? That was the end? It's not like nowadays where there's sort of more of a definitive, drawn-out ending. It was different vibe back then. But for anybody that missed the ending or anything like that because of ads like Ash did, I'll be putting it up on YouTube anyway, so I'm going to be cutting it down to just the movie and this trivia, and you'll be able to watch it later. But let's look at the trivia, the goofs, and then the alternate version. Yeah, here we go. Quotes. It was dusk, I could tell, because the sun was going down. Okay, trivia. How would you rate Creature from the Haunted Sea? 7. Oh, fucking, you've got to start an account. I might actually start an account and just review all these old movies. Shot back-to-back in Puerto Rico with Last Woman on Earth, using the same cast and crew, but not released until several months afterward. So I guess that's what we'll be watching next time. Somebody remind me next week that we got to be watching Last Woman on Earth. The scene of the Cuban officers saluting as the little boat they are floating in sinks was not planned. It actually began sinking as they were completing the shoot. Roger Corman told the actors to stand and salute as the boat sank and filmed every moment, later stating that it wasn't very deep there. He also gave high praise for the Mexican actors who played the officers for taking direction so well. The little cartoon characters in the opening credits were provided by famed Mad magazine artist Sergio Aragones. I probably butchered that pronunciation, so forgive me. Not long before he went to work for the magazine. The monster was made for $150. The head was made of 5 helmets from a previous Roger Corman picture. The body was made from a wetsuit, moss, and Brillo pads. The eyes were tennis balls with ping pong ball pupils, and the claws were pipe cleaners. Finally, the monster was covered in black oilcloth to make him slimy. Renzo's story about a Cuban fisherman by the name of Hemingway is a sly allusion to the fisherman Santiago in Ernest Hemingway's novella, The Old Man and the Sea, which I've got right over there. Right there. Throughout the movie, there are Spanish joke names such as Co Gabiza Grande, and the reef is located on Isla de Baracho, Island of the Drunk. XK150 was a model of contemporary Jaguar sports car. The Cuban officers listed as Mexicans are in fact Puerto Ricans. Oh wow. Yeah, Brillo pads. In the longer running version, 1 hour and 13 minutes, 3 added scenes were filmed in 1963 that were necessary to extend the film's running time for television broadcasts. The first one is pre-credits, where the secret agent in the bar is playing chess and being chased. So we definitely didn't watch that version. The second at about half an hour in, when Cubans have boarded the boat and Maribel sings the title song. And the third at 42:21, where the secret agent finds a payphone to make a call. Oh, that's all the trivia. Goofs. continuity. At approximately 55 minutes, the young woman Mango is discovered coming out of the jungle, and again, 5 seconds later. That's really funny. I've actually been to Puerto Rico, and I thought that the background in the film was awfully familiar. I want to go to Puerto Rico. What the hell? At 51:47, Renzo jumps into the water from the boat, still holding his mask and flippers in his left hand. Underwater shot shows them both on. I guess you could have put them on while you're like, floating there, but it's a pretty big mistake, all things considered. At 52:20, the divers are shown underwater with apparently empty hands. Later, they have items in them, revealing mistakes. When the monster attacks the ship at the end of the movie, you can see human skin where the costume sleeves didn't reach the gloves. I actually saw that. Like, there was skin right there. Like, right along there. The creature may have risen from the slime and moss of the ocean floor, but he sports a nice pair of rubber swim fins. At about 16 minutes into the movie, when Maribel is insulting the Cuban generals, the subtitles misspell the word carriage as carriage, with an AI instead of an IA. At 51:19, a diver is shown ready to jump in the water with medals pinned to his undershirt. At 53:03, a diver swims by holding what appears to be a toilet plunger. Yeah, but I think they intentionally did that so they could put the mark that they were trying to make on his skin. But I don't understand how the ink would have stuck there under the water. Yeah, it is cute. They did. I think it's fantastic. I would honestly give that a 7 out of 10. Like, in the context of old shitty movies, it's a 7 out of 10. Almost at the end of the movie, when the monster is manipulating the box under the water, the diver's mask and regulator can be seen where the creature's neck should be. Errors in geography. When they are on the island near Puerto Rico, one of the crew comes back with a pineapple. Pineapples are not grown in Puerto Rico, but in Hawaii. Interesting. I'd give it a solid 8, 8.5. Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty good. Oh, and then there's the... and then here is the alternate versions. Is just the longer version of the movie, which I would have liked to have watched. Alright, let's go. Let's have a squiz at some of the reviews. What did this guy give it? This is the featured review. And he's given it... What does he say? I don't know if he's given it a rating. He's just reviewed it. It was dusk, I could tell, because the sun was going down. Gangster Renzo Capetto makes a shady deal in Cuba, resulting in his acquiring a fortune in gold. Capetto, his thugs, his girlfriend, and a few Cuban soldiers set out for Puerto Rico in a boat. Along for the ride is the bumbling Sparks Moran, alias Agent XK-150, trying to get the goods on the whole mob. When Capetto's men set out to knock off the extra passengers, a hideous sea monster watches, looking like a cross between a composite heap and a goggle-eyed Christmas tree. It pursues the group relentlessly, then it attacks. As their numbers diminish, they must battle for survival against the humongous killer salad. Creature from the Haunted Sea is the kindred spirit from Beast from Haunted Cave. The two share very similar plots, with sea being set mostly on water instead of snowy hills. While both are pretty good, this movie uses more humor to great effect. Beautifully absurd, this is more fun than a barrel full of sea biscuits. Producer-director Roger Corman shows once again his acumen for filming these crackpot quickies. That's a pretty good explanation of it. You really do need to try and visit Puerto Rico. Old San Juan was magical enough on its own, but then I took a water taxi to Cayo Iquitos, and that was absolutely heavenly, so ready to go back. Man, I want to go to Puerto Rico. Overstay my visa, get thrown away by Puerto Rican police. Just living the dream. Well, there you have it. That was Creature from the Haunted Sea. I really enjoyed it. That's going to end the watch party portion of the stream. So I'm going to continue just playing 7 Days to Die now. So, yeah. Thank you for everyone for being a part of the watch party. Now I've got to let Sean know I'm jumping on the 7 Days to Die.